something you wish...
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh, hey, Coach Yan-san. What are you doing here all just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
All right, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count. Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training overall, but more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition!
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry. What's this? Was there always a cave here? We should go... Hey! There's a hilichurl here. Is it... sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now. You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an wonder. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it, if that's true. It means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today.
Oh, hey, Ansan, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to
Wait, cancelled? Why?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a... It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire...
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great, then let's Mawika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be... revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me. Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. but she's been avoiding him.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just... I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying... his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far?
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Eulalie. Anyway.
Shine down! Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare!
Solidify!
Suffer the wrath of Easley! Busted! Phew, much better.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcement.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base?
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here.
Gather! I will have order!
There is no escape!
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Forward! Crush them!
Accepted. Overruled. Fulfill our pact! Deep lolling! Show no mercy! Gotcha.
Order guide you.
You two! Time to end them!
Transfixed! There is no escape!
Warriors! Attack! After them!
Solidify!
Fulfill our pact! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Deep lolling! Eat Papa! Get him!
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Night Wind!
I will have order. Solidify!
There is no escape!
Get to work! Sha! You two! Time to end them!
Witness my rise!
Shall rise once again. Gather!
Gotcha! Fulfill our pact! Yeah! Sha! Sa! Ha! Ha! Sha! Yeah! Sha! Sa! Sha!
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Huh. The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. Well, whatever.
I'll just... With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time. Maybe it's just me, but this time was different. With a few exceptions.
Huh?
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things...
So you're saying there's more to this than me?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
And we're back. Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The answer... Ugh. We've scoured the entire area. Are we supposed to believe that it just... Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way.
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
Oh, who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking or...
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
Ugh.
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Huh? Oh, now you finally... Great!
Savior?
Stabilize!
Shine down! Busted! Laid bare!
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but...
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters, as long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just...
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we sick, but more importantly, to the monsters...
It's nothing serious. But I did...
Good idea! We'll take you!
Phew, thank you so much. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into
Yeah! You already took a big...
a small village. Maybe all these trials.
Huh.
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so... There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw him. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's him.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be her.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it. It's her. It has to be. Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find her.
Huh? But isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance. Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. That the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answer. What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams, and it's not every day that the savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please, please.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry...
All right then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need...
Oh, you're back! How did it...
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, in a word, it's a stale...
Huh.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna...
Oh, but you're a...
Great.
Wow, too miney. You do? Then it's truly...
Thank you for standing guard.
It's all good. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. There were even moments when, out of an abundance, but they didn't sense anything.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, besides, as soon as...
Zip.
Huh? Is that too mine?
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I act...
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor.
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right?
May I challenge you to a fight?
What? How can you be so audacious?
No, of course not. But I am...
Ugh, again with the sheepish
Obviously, I never expected to win.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the traveler.
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers.
Okay.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movement.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditate. Paimon wants a lot.
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up!
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value. But what I meant to say is, I heard something...
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean...
I sense...
Oh,
hard to say. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but...
oh. So no wonder the shamans at Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs.
If that's the Council of Granting in war,
Sure, but the fight... Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or it could also be...
All right, we get it.
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
Hey, I'm not that old!
care to elaborate on what happened?
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on. And whether what she told you about her background is actually... sorry if that comes across as paranoid.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like...
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady, at the very least...
Sounds sensible.
Traveler, we still need some time.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her. Here we are. Dear Will. Oh, it's so quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she... Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, and it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved.
Oh. Wait. If you really...
I just did. He already saved my life once.
Huh. For someone...
What? That it? Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh. Paimon's getting hungry.
Whew.
You can really pack it away, Deardith. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this...
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still can't.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really...
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. But my grandma would tell me the answer to that question. Think of all the people in our village who spend their... And so...
Paimon... Is it kind of like... how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery. But I could never bring myself...
Yeah!
I'm going to make my world. Maybe then, I'll find... Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the savior and protect my... That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing.
You know what? It's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. Hold on. Shh. It's them.
Where? Oh.
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything.
This is order.
No escape! Torn to oblivion! Transfixed! Gotcha! Here comes the catch!
Gather! Order guide you.
Busted! Laid bare!
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Oh, Paimon's, you doing all right, dear? Deardith? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out?
I was just...
All right. Whatever.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think? All right. Deardith will be... Huh? Deardith?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that's endless pain. And the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a night. I thought if I took your hand, but it didn't seem to work on you.
Oh, is that right? You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the trap.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it? No, you go ahead.
Oh.
Well, Deardith, there should be...
Yeah. 3 days will
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now.
See you. Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to,
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss Order! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deerdet? Or the monsters themselves? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribe. Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low.
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been... Oh, Paimon's getting a little... We gotta go! Bye for now!
See ya, and please...
We ran into quite a big...
the front line has...
Huh? But...
No, relax.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly.
No, so at first, but just now, I got the one person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy line. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy... I'm only recounting what I heard. And I'm sure the guard... And assuming they're a neutral...
You don't need to sweat it. Honestly, with the Abyss Order... Dainsleif! It's been a while, Dane. And, yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of... Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's a... Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war? We thought so too. But it's... What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order. Wow, okay. Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably his sister. Yeah, that's right. Wait, wasn't his sister called the Princess, though? Where did this Savior thing come from? Oh, so... Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that... Sure. Also... Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is... And with any luck, maybe we'll find your...
Yep, our army is almost ready. I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your
You're gonna go on your own...
It's all right.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense?
I admire his courage, and even if things don't go to plan, Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the...
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually... Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan? It's been so... And if you get to meet your sister...
Quietly now.
Now you shall perish!
Stabilize! I will have order!
Azuma shines eternal! Gotcha! Overruled!
You hear the infernal call! Gather! This is order!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered! Transfixed!
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Ansan. Nope.
Things are about to get dicey.
Hear the truth!
Quietly now.
Truth! Gather! The power!
There is no escape!
The truth shall set the door is opened unto you. Solidify!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Gotcha! Overruled! Everlasting as the moon!
Gather! I will have order! Yeah! Solidify! Spectre that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain. The end is nigh. Order guide you.
Now you shall perish!
Twilight Sword days.
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or it...
So, this but today, that is the least of you. Then allow me to, and I do not merely mean this battle. No, Her Highness, for today, the Abyss, Our Highness quietly and then used.
What? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover? Oh no!
And all of my comrades that you...
Right! You said plus.
Oh, you think back on the...
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had...
Oh,
hard to say. It's like a signal...
Quake! the embrace of the abyss.
Busted.
And be baptized.
Illusion shattered.
Crumble! Do you still not understand? You battle in vain!
Quietly now. Lay
The
down.
Abyss Order's vision has been fulfilled! My body is filled.
This is order.
Will not bring shame to
Stabilize.
the name of the Abyss!
Gotcha. Overruled. Inazuma shines eternal. Here comes the catch.
Still not. You battled in vain!
That should be all of them, right? Are you still thinking about what that guy said?
Years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight, but I taught you Be that as it may, under never in all my work. All right, I believe. What? Not a fact? Indeed. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal, yet we still still. And besides, who else? I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions. I honestly can't remember. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin, or without my history, I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me. You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? Is that so? What a pity. I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled, but the homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memory. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored. Indeed, we, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Oh, what a shame. Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army. Perhaps, but that is the gamble our high...
We're not from the same world, are we? Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her. Huh? What is it?
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you. The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the What's wrong?
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now.
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, all right?
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but... in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Malwika had an argument with the captain. Malwika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
All right, well, let's not overthink this for now. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?